And for our mindfulness meditation together, let me invite you to first of all just be still. And just let your body find a nice, comfortable position of stillness. Let your body breathe all by itself, with your lips together, breathing in and out through your nose, with your stomach area rising and falling gently, your eyes closed and your mind awake. As you engage in these three ancient behaviors, you are now relaxing, you are resting, and you can feel gentle waves of relaxation traveling through your body. In this mindfulness meditation, we're going to explore the first phase as you, a human being, transcend and grow from the old you into the new you, a journey that you have already started, a journey that you have already probably made many steps within and achieved greatly. The first phase of human experience as we move from subconscious living to conscious living is emotional pain. Emotional pain, discontent, discomfort, distress is experienced inside the body. And at some point, perhaps many points in your life, you will have experienced this. And from time to time, we will all revisit discomfort in one form or another. However, there's something very important that we can say about the discomfort that everybody listening to this, everybody that's ever meditated, will have experienced. And what we can say is that the discomfort you felt launched you into a new way of living, a new way of being. In your wisdom, you used your discomfort like a springboard as a form of energy for you to ask questions of happiness, to explore happiness itself, and to go on a journey of discovery to find the good feeling that you wish for, the very good feeling that the discomfort has made you wish for. But only those with the wisdom and the skill, enough wisdom and enough skill to start the journey, will start the journey. And if you're listening to this, if you are already a meditator, and I know that you are, then you are someone who uses your discomfort as a power tool, as a source of energy. And you use it to drive yourself, to guide yourself into higher states of self-knowledge, higher states of understanding of life. And you know this is true because as a meditator, you at some point in your life have decided that the place to look for happiness is inside yourself. At some point in your life, you had the realization that happiness is an emotion, it is a feeling, and it only exists inside your body, in our bodies, in everybody's body, of course. You've realized that happiness doesn't actually exist outside your body. Many lovely things exist outside our bodies, many and varied. However, the experience, the feeling of happiness only exists inside you. And this realization has come to you because you have used your discomfort as a tool, as a source of energy, to go on a journey of discovery, of understanding, and of self-awareness. And during meditation, during your meditations, you experience peacefulness, well-being, happiness. It may have taken you a while to develop the skill, or you may have experienced deep happiness and well-being the very first time you meditated, the very first time your body became still. Your breath relaxed into relaxation breath. Your eyes closed and your mind became awake. And then very quickly, within a few seconds perhaps, you experienced emotions of happiness and well-being in your heart and in your stomach greater than you've ever felt before. And over time, these feelings have grown and become more stable inside you, and indeed, perhaps even become automatic. Through your inquiry, through your journeying, through having the courage to ask the right questions. Where does my happiness come from? How do I create it? How do I create more of it? How do I establish it as a core, solid, secure part of me that lives permanently inside myself? All these questions that have gone through your mind and may still well be going through your mind are the questions that you have asked yourself, and that you are wisely, calmly, eagerly, passionately finding the answers to. Therefore, the act of seeking for these answers is part of the answer itself. There was probably a time in your life when you felt emotional pain, maybe physical pain, and instead of asking the questions, instead of going inside yourself to find the answers, you went outside yourself like so many do. Maybe drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, eating sugar, and parties, and all those external sources of pleasure, which are all good. Yet you discovered that they don't provide you, they don't create the inner world of happiness and well-being that you are seeking. Using your discontent as a power tool to launch you into higher states of health and well-being, happiness and contentment. Let me invite you now to cast your mind back. Just remember a time in your life that was difficult and you were in a state of discomfort in some way. Notice how that time is in the past now. You've evolved from that. Maybe not completely or perhaps totally. Maybe you have evolved so far from it now that there is no discomfort left in your body. Just notice. Notice how you've moved on, how you've evolved, how you've grown. Remember the decisions that you made to look for happiness inside yourself. This is what you do. You are someone who looks for happiness in the right place. in the only place that it exists, inside you. Your life experience has accumulated so much wisdom inside your mind, inside yourself, that you have already, maybe a long time ago, arrived at deep realizations about the source of happiness, health, and well-being. And you're now deeply into the journey, succeeding more and more each day, discovering greater happiness each time you meditate, each time you nourish yourself, each time you love yourself, each time you value and look after yourself. So in your stillness, with your breath, eyes closed and mind awake, as we arrive very gently at the end of our mindfulness meditation, let me invite you to notice the light coming in through your eyelids, the feeling of your body weight resting, the solid ground underneath your feet. And when you're ready, open your eyes and notice how good you feel.